little bit, I guess. This is Auntie, and I'm on a road trip to go and pick up my child from college. And I want to talk about Ashley's mom real quick and Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm trying to wait for my younger brother to get in the car. He is taking all day long. I don't understand. Sometimes it takes men just as long to get ready as it does women. I don't understand. Like we talked this morning, and it's like, okay, get your ass in the car. You said you was ready. Hey Virgie, good morning. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like for real, come on. He's a housewife fan, so I don't know if he's gonna be willing to be on camera and talk about it, but I sure do want to talk about it. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel and to all of my new subscribers. It's been so many new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining the family, and to all of my nieces and nephews who've been with me for the long haul. Like y'all been with Auntie, y'all been holding it down with Auntie, and I so appreciate you all. Um, I want to go ahead on and talk about Ashley's mom if I can for a little bit, but I'm gonna try to recap some of it and talk about some other things as well. When I been looking at Real Housewives of Potomac, it's a show I want to review, but I don't like to review. I don't feel like I want to get into all of the drama. Some shows um drain your auntie, and that's one of the shows that drains my ass. Like it really does drain me to look at these women, whether or not it be Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of New York, or whatever it is. It drains the dog. Yeah, I'm live. You want to go live and talk about Real Housewives of Potomac? Did you look at Real Housewives of Potomac? Thank you, Donna Lee. Yeah, my brother just got in the car. You want to get on the camera and say hi? That's my brother, my baby brother. We on a road trip to go and pick up my daughter. So he may chime in from time to time, but ain't no pressure for him to do it. But when they was like, "Hey," our romance said, "Hey, hey." So anyway, Sherry Dilly said, "Hey, baby brother." Hey, Uncle. Virgie said, "Hey, Uncle." Yup, that's y'all uncle. Good morning, Auntie. It's raining out there. Drive carefully. Hey, from Baltimore. Yes, thank you, Angela. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. I'm so glad you back. What's up, girlie? So anyway, looking at Housewives, they was like Uncle Rubberline said, Uncle Raphael said, "Hey, Uncle." He said, "Hey, what's up?" So anyway, when I looked at it this street and everything. Now if I go out, y'all, I'll come back in. I know how I do. I know that's so cute. You put the scroll back in. So anyway, trying to go out here in these streets, only talking and not looking at y'all. So I'm driving at the same time. Hands free. I'm in the school zone, so I gotta be careful. This little ain't even paying attention to the little boy that's back here. She's so busy worrying about it is, and she not doing a good job because she ain't really paying no attention like she should be. So anyway, y'all, like I said, I was looking at the Real Housewives of Potomac, and the girls are out still at their retreat and everything. They arguing like they use. They all get up and roll out. Ashley goes and puts on Karen Huger's wig, and they kiki and laugh about that. They think that's the funniest thing, and I'm just like, okay, this is so petty and so stupid. So, Sharice, of course, at the table going to sit up there and ask Karen, try to throw Karen under the bus and say something about
Karen husband asked her for a divorce. So while Karen was drunk, she said that. And I don't know what Sharice's point was in, saying something to her about that in front of everybody, but that's just how they do. They shade each other. And Karen was like, basically he don't want no divorce right now. This was a long time ago. Okay, so now you bring it up to Sharice for. This she also brought up to Sharice, about Blue Eyes. And Sharice like, Karen gonna hook me up with her. Sharice is, I guess basically she don't have a monument this time. I don't know what you get at Housewives of Potomac because they ain't from see that ain't no. What you give man is if you give them a monument or a river, a bridge. I don't know the 14th Street Bridge. I don't know what the hell you give them, but they ain't getting no. We don't have we got a crab, Merlin crab, but they in Virginia, and Virginia's motto is Virginia is for lovers. So I don't know what the hell you give them, but anyway. I guess Sharice is like a friend of the show because she doesn't seem to be, a real cast member or whatever. So they sit up there and they do what they do with the whoop whoop and the boo boo boo. That's water under the bridge. Okay, insane. Because at this point, this stuff is so cotton freaking scripted. So the thing that I really wanted to talk about was Ashley's mother. Did y'all see that? So Ashley goes over to her mother's house. As we know, Ashley, husband has been telling her, look, I'm not going to take care of your mother anymore because she breached the contract by keeping the man in the house. And if somebody's willing to pay all your rent and take care of you, the least you could do is abide by what their rules was. Now, she knew in her heart of hearts, because she knew in her heart of hearts she wasn't going to get rid of that man. She shouldn't have took the deal with Michael. And Ashley, trying to keep a relationship with her deadbeat ass mother, went along with it and had Michael doing it. So we see them at the house. So we see them at the house and everything, and Ashley is like, Mom, what's going on? The mother's cleaning up and everything because, that ass got to move out. So the mother's bitter, the mother's mad, the mother's angry about the situation. But here's the thing. You got this man living up in your household. You know that he ain't good for nothing. Allegedly, according to the mother, this man was homeless, basically living under a bridge. I don't know if he was living under a bridge in D.C., Virginia, Maryland, or whatever, but some kind of way he was living under a bridge in the DMV area. So you got this crazy mofo living in the house with the mother. Michael says, you know what, I've given your mother enough time. The mother's in there cleaning up. Ashley comes in there and what's the plan? And so the mother, it wasn't like I was doing drugs or anything like that. I'm not disrespectful to him, so why won't he pick up the phone and call you? Because Michael don't want to be bothered with you anymore. He's probably heard that same song. So Ashley was like, Mom, it wasn't always that way. Michael did used to talk to you until, you started with the lies and the bull. And so Ashley is stuck in the middle of, this tumultuous relationship between Michael, who's a financier, and the mother. And I'm saying, as a mom, as a respectable mom, why would you want to put that kind of pressure on your child, to try to put that pressure on your child to take care of you? Ashley almost lost her, her relationship with her husband. He was ready to divorce her because the mother got to living in a house like that, and he was like, look, if I'm going to pay $1,500 a month for you to live, you're going to have to live my way. Now, she is a grown-ass woman, and Michael should not be telling a grown-ass woman what to do. But when you got somebody that's putting you like that, taking care of your every need, you become a child again. And Ashley was saying, basically the mother really never took care of her. The mother always, she had to live with the grandmother and all of that kind of stuff. And then the mother going to sit there when the stuff hit the fan and say, well, you don't turn your back on family. family is everything. Well, if that's the case, you knew I was getting ready to lose my marriage because your ass had that man in the house, the family and everything. Then why didn't you put him out? Well, I'm getting ready to live my life and do my life and go and travel and all of this stuff and do what I want to do. And it's not easy for me to get on my feet. I got to do applications, it's phone calls and all this. Just making a whole bunch of damn excuses for being a deadbeat ass mother, woman, wife, girlfriend, whatever the hell. And I really do feel sorry for Ashley because at the end of the day, you got what you need. At you need to go back and get it. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Get your ass out the house. You've been living in that house. You think I should take $2.95? Huh? Even though I hate it, I like it, I love it, but then I don't like it because it get backed up. Huh? So anyway, the mother is just deadbeat, and she's up there crying and everything. And Ashley's like, Mom, look, I warned you. I told you that this was gonna happen, that this was gonna go down, and you didn't do anything. Y'all wrong shaking on these rocky roads. What y'all think? Do y'all think that the mother is a deadbeat? I mean, who lives off their child like that? And Ashley was like, look, I'm not going to lose my marriage. I'm not going to lose my husband. I'm not going to lose everything. Fucking with you. And it was just the way that the mother was trying to throw the guilt on Ashley and on Michael. And then she going to sit up there and say, what you going to do? You going to go back and report to Michael about what's going on? And she was like, report to Michael? And Ashley was like, what do you mean report to Michael? That's my husband. Report to my husband? And she was like, you go back and tell Michael everything anyway. You know what? I wouldn't even argue with her. It's not up for discussion. It is what it is. Get your coat, your hat, whatever else you got up in here, and get on out of here, Mom. You got to roll. This ain't cool. It's not how we living. And Ashley was like, basically, I am going to have a discussion with my husband. And then so the mother told me, when Ashley asked the mother, where are you living at? The mother was like, in a hotel. Who's paying for that? And why is she living in a hotel? Why couldn't she get an apartment? I don't understand why the mother could not get an apartment. Like, didn't she was forewarning her. She gave the mother paperwork. If y'all remember a couple of episodes ago, she gave the mother the paperwork and was like, Mom, this is what I need you to be doing. So it wasn't like the mother didn't have ample enough time to prepare for this move. Michael didn't want her in the house anymore, and it is what it is. And, the mother almost wants to blame Ashley or make Ashley feel bad because this has come upon her, but that house that they had, it's only 3 of them living in it. That's the husband and the mom and the mom's daughter with the new husband or boyfriend. I think it's a boyfriend. The house had more square footage than what she actually needed. She was living good. I just don't understand. See, my whole thing is this. Okay, Michael got a problem. He's my bread and my butter right now. You got to move out, but you can come over here and you can visit me. You can do what you want to do. Me and my daughter need a roof over our head. Sometimes you have to work things out in another way. I don't think that Michael necessarily wanted her to not be with the man. I don't think she cared about her being with the man at all. I think it was just the fact that the man was living in the house, and no man wants to be taking care of another man. Ashley made a comment and said, Michael is taking care of me too. I barely have enough money to take care of myself if it wasn't for Michael. So I'm not going to see myself out on the street or without because You don't want to do what you want to do. It's not all about you. I just was like, and then what's the new girl name? You know the new girl that's on here? Candace. Candace, you have it? Oh, okay. Candace's mother is a hot ass mess. Okay, so Candace, as we know, her mother takes care of everything, helps finance her life, her and her fiance. And for when they went to the Willard Hotel, to look at the venue to have her wedding, the lady quoted her a price of $100,000. $100,000 to have a wedding? Oh, okay. Okay. That's a condo. That's a car, a luxury car. $100,000 to have a wedding at the. Okay. So anyway, I digress. I gotta calm down because I'm driving. So the mother sits up there, Candace doesn't want the round table. She wants long tables. The mother says, okay, well, long tables, you can't communicate. She said, okay, that's how I want it to be. So the next thing you know, she sits up there and, starts discussing the father and talking about, your father left you when you were young. Okay, the reason why the father came up was because the mom was like, okay, I'm going to give $100,000. At this point, if you want it to be more extravagant and you want more things, then you have to go and ask your father. So Candace was like, okay, I'm going to ask my dad. And then the mother is like, yeah, because he walked out on you when you were a baby. See, these are her issues. I don't know if this is the season of mother or what it is. But for the mother to say something like, your father walked out on you when you were a baby, and we saw countless pictures of with her biological father, she said that she still had a relationship with him, leads me to believe that the father walked out on your bitter ass. The mother is so bitter. Candace is a grown woman now. She's lived probably with the mother, constantly reminding her of how the father has not been there for her, and the father walked out. He walked out on your bitter ass. And as controlling as the mother is, I can see why he probably did. Now, she's a lawyer in Atlanta, according to Candace. How is she consulting with people who are going through divorce or having relationship problems? How is she consulting them? Because in her database, she's bitter, she's angry, she's mad, she's offended, she's hurt, she's broken. And nobody wants to seek advice or counseling or anything unless you're just trying to take the man for bad, take all his damn change. She's not a person that you could even go to seek sound advice or counseling about staying in a relationship. I don't know what kind of lawyer she is. Maybe she's a corporate lawyer. I don't know. I sure hope she's not a relationship divorce lawyer, because if she is, then the woman is going to definitely walk away with the bag. But sometimes it's not about that. And even with Ashley's mother, when Ashley's mother was like, it's not about the money. No, it's all about the money. The reason why you in the situation that you're in is because you don't have money. It's the lack of money, honey. Candace can live her own life, independent, live with her dad, do everything that she needed to do if she wasn't relying on her mother's money. $100,000, I would have had a barbecue in the backyard, take that $100,000 and do something else with it. But when you bougie and you're trying to live a certain lifestyle or project that you live a certain lifestyle, then that's what you're going to do. I was like, this is that's why, y'all, I don't like to come out and do the reviews, because my mind be going 50 miles per hour. And I be thinking about a whole lot of different stuff as it relates to these housewives of Potomac. Everybody is living a fake life. Everybody. including Monique, who goes out. No, talk about she's so damn tired. I got 2 kids. I'm doing charities. I'm doing knick-knack, patty-rack, and give a dog a bone. I go out with Ashley. I have a couple of drinks. What, she got a Maybach? Whatever it was, she tore that up. Talking about she fell asleep. And you think that alcohol did not at least contribute to you falling to sleep? When alcohol can be a downer for you? Like, come on now. But the thing about it is, Ashley shouldn't have said it because it does have a reputation that she needs to leave. Yeah, but they ain't got no reason to.
Phone's gonna work right. You ain't know that?
It used to be working.
That's nice right there. It'll interrupt. Especially when you're going up this way.
I think it's probably because I'm out of my Bluetooth. I mean, out of my zone too. But usually when it be spiraling like that, they can still kind of hear what I'm saying. It be kind of broke up and stuff like that. But they can sometimes still hear what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm still out here with y'all. Sometimes when I be driving on this and I be talking to y'all, I can maintain. And sometimes I can't. They say, yeah, they can still hear me. Okay. I can see the comments coming down. They can see. Okay. But anyway, y'all, so, when I'm looking at Candace, I'm like, you really need to cut your mother off. And Candace got up from the table and she was crying and she was all upset. And, that's the thing about it when, if you're talking about a girl, they have a relationship with their dad. They are close to their dad and they don't want to believe that their dad is a bad person. And nobody, it's one thing to have a bad relationship, but to just dog the man out, men get a bad rap anyway about being deadbeats and not good fathers and walking away from their children. And so when you got a man that is staying in there with his children, the least you can do as a woman is try to support that and uphold that. And for the mother to say, yeah, he walked away from you, she don't want to, face the reality. He walked away from you, I'm Candace. Candace appears to have a very good relationship with her dad. If she can go to her dad and ask for another $100,000 to have her wedding or wedding reception at the damn Willard Hotel, they got a good ass relationship. Okay, trust me on that. Because I don't know not one goddamn person that I can ask for $100,000 to have a wedding reception at the Willard. Hell, I don't even want to go to the Willard Hotel and eat dinner. You know what I'm saying? You talk about spending about a good $200-300. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna drop them on the table. Okay? Auntie got to build her way up to that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So this girl got a good relationship. I just don't understand why the mothers are so bitter and they so jacked up. And again, like I said in another thing that I did, we're always talking about the fathers, but there's some deadbeat moms out there. And Candace's mother, wants to stay in her life and be involved in her life, and she's used the money as a way to do that. But what she really needs to be doing is using a relationship. Really having a relationship. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you. It said that it's reconnected. Auntie, it's saying something on there. Somebody's saying something. I don't know what they're saying. But if y'all want me to, I'll come back out. If it's all shoddy and shaky, I can come back out. I don't know what it's doing. What is it saying? Do you see that, Keith? Oh my God, y'all. I was trying to do this cotton freaking review, knock this out. Because guess what? Tonight we got to do Handmaid's Tale. Have you been looking at Handmaid's Tale on Hulu? Oh my God.
I ain't even got a chance to really watch TV today.
What you been doing? Oh, okay. Ain't that something you be busy like that and your regular little TV routine and you got to sit up there and do a weekend marathon of all the shows and stuff like that? So that's the last thing that I can afford to do. I know you ain't looking 90 Day Fiance. That was good. It was good, but it was... Okay. It was good, but it was they kept going back to the last season and talking about up on the old one if they interested in what you putting out there today. What the hell would you take 2 hours? Like they did 2 hours to catch up on what was going on with George and Anfisa. Up on the old one if they interested in what you putting out there today. What the hell would you take 2 hours? Like they did 2 hours. And then when we got the information that we did get, it wasn't really nothing we ain't already know. Because of social media and sarcasm and what's the other little thing? Reddit and stuff like that. People be getting information, be getting tea and all of that. So you be wanting to see something that's current, that's going on with them. Of course, we know that they filming, behind us, but I just was like, okay, you know what? This is 2 hours. I came in the house. I went to the Lonnie B thing. You know Lonnie B? Yeah, I went to his show on Sunday, and so I had to come in and catch up on it real fast. And it wasn't nothing but a whole bunch of, man, I fast forwarded through half of it. Then with the little payola and the cotton freaking Ross, I was like, I don't see their asses, no way. It just was dead. I was like, I can't believe TLC would have us waiting all this time. Hype up to May 20th, premiere, and then it just be a whole bunch of rewind. Hopefully, we'll get a whole lot of information and a whole lot of drama in the upcoming episodes, because it was a dud. People in the comment section was like, this was a. So I was like, I got to give the people something that they can feel. You know what I'm saying? When I had to do my review, I had to give them something they can feel, because we all be wanting to feel it. You know what I'm saying? To let them know the show is real. Yeah. I'm trying to see when this thing is going to reconnect. It doesn't look like it ain't going to reconnect. You think it's because I'm on the trees? If I had taken 95, it probably would have been. Something to eat once we go pick up the little girl. I'll never say her name on the thing. Once we pick up the little girl who insisted that you came. Mom, can you go pick up my uncle? Can you call my uncle? I was like, what? Call my uncle. My uncle come get me from school. Matter of fact, I'll call him myself. Yeah, because she called me and was like, yeah, go pick my uncle up in the morning. What the? I was like, what? Okay, I'll pick your uncle up in the morning. But how you going to get your stuff in the car? I don't care. I'm going to just sit back there with my stuff, with my uncle. He made sure that the trunk is cleaned out. What the fun? said, okay, she want her uncle to go, uncle to come, and go get her uncle. I'm glad you're going with me. I want to go down to this place to eat. I'm hoping that, the place is open today. It's this place that is, like sells like deep farm food. So that's why I really wanted to get down there and get down here, get finished, wrap it up, pick her up, ride down there. I don't know if they sell breakfast all day. I guess I could call. She cleaned out her dorm. She cleaned it out to the extent that she's going to clean it out. See, I don't usually go upstairs with her. She usually comes down with a cart, but I think she wanted you to go up with her. I don't know what she got done. She said that she got it all done. Because last year when I picked her up, she wasn't really prepared, and she just was kind of throwing stuff in. And when you throw stuff in, it don't be organized, and it just take up a whole lot of space. So she said she went and got some tubs and stuff like that so that she could be a little bit more organized with it. I hope that that's what she did. And I got on her the other day and was like, look, pack your stuff up. Don't have a whole bunch of, stuff going on, and you ain't organized like you was last year. So,
Which campus she on that job?
what you mean?
Which Towson campus?
The main campus.
You know it's two out.
Yeah. This thing been cycling the whole time. I've been seeing people saying stuff, so evidently I'm still out here. They still out there. I'm still up. Look, I'm clear now. Oh, I'm back in. You want to say something to the power of the people? You ain't got nothing to say. You ain't got no show you want to talk about. My brother, he out here faking, y'all. He is like, well, he said he been busy, but he is like one of them guys that be straight up looking at housewives. And my girlfriend's husband look at housewives too. So I wanted to have them come over and do like housewives reviews on Sundays, but it'd be so late and I'd be having to get up and go to work in the morning, and they be having to go to work in the morning too. So I was like, I would love for them to come on and do that, because I think that people, just assume that men don't look at shows like that. Like, my brother can sit up here and talk about Nene and all of them with the best of them. You want to you know what I'm saying? And so can my girlfriend husband. And it's just, and I be talking like he be going in on them. And it's like, it is so funny because they're interested, just like women are interested in sports, men are interested in those little drama series and stuff like that be going on with the girls. People make a lot of assumptions and make shows, about sex, and it's not about your sex or anything like that. If it's an interesting show, it's an interesting show. Like me, I'm a fanatic Game of Thrones fanatic, and I love Game of Thrones. Amazon had some, and I think they still have them, had some makeup brushes that was Game of Thrones that I wanted to get, but they was $38, and I was like, bitch, I am not paying $38 for no Game of Thrones makeup brushes. I don't know if they still out there or whether or not they, they sold out or what it is. But I wanted those so bad because I am a serious Game of Thrones fanatic. I love Game of Thrones. So, men would look at those shows and do all of that kind of stuff too. So I definitely wanted to have them out on the job, get a good kiki off of my brother. He has a personality. He's quiet right now, a little camera shy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is.